Hello everyone, and welcome back to another episode of the Quest Boards of the Young Skull Accord. My name is Tesia Brandenburg, and I'll be your DM for the day.
I'm Mandy, Chandler, and today I'm going to be playing Lauralana Castaron.
My name's Ben Riley, and I'll be playing Ezra Lorn.
And my name is Izzy DeCorso, and I'm playing Aster.
Alright, so if you don't know what this is a 4-episode prequel mini-campaign for our main campaign that just wrapped up, The Rats Invited. You can start with this one or watch The Rats Invited first. They work in either order. This is also going to be part of our one-shot series, where we try a new TTRPG system every single one-shot or mini-campaign, and these systems have a chance to become the system of our next major campaign, except for this one probably won't, but that's okay. Today we're going to be using the D&D 2nd Edition system. All information to find and buy this system will be in the description of this episode, so go and check it out. And also, viewer discretion is advised before we start. The Young Skull Accord will be handling difficult topics such as loss of friends and family, destruction of homes and land, and mass devastation and deaths. This is less comedic than what we've done in the past, so if anything like that is going to affect you, please take care of yourself. We won't blame you for clicking off of the video, and we'll catch you in the next one. With that out of the way, let me do a quick recap of what happened last session. Last session, the circus began. The main circus events started happening. Dave, our ringmaster of this circus, introduced everybody, and a bunch of different areas went in. Aster and Ezra, you both sat down to watch the show with your companions Zahavi and Yvette, and you met a wonderful little fairy boy that was so ecstatic for this event to start. He said that Lauralana, the lady you guys had met earlier at the carnival, was his favorite event, and he was so excited to see it all, and it started. And as you guys sat and began watching all of the events happening in the circus, you, Aster, started hearing some commotion happening outside. You and Zahavi decided to go outside and check it out. Ezra decided to stay seated and just continue watching the show, thinking this thundering roar that was starting to happen was just part of the event. As you walked outside, you saw a deep smog kind of over top of Lehar, and as thunder and lightning crashed around, you saw the face of this giant beast staring back at you. You ran to try and warn everybody of what was going on, and as you began to run, an earthquake touched down and started to collapse everything around you guys. The people inside the tent realized that this was a horrible situation, and you guys started putting things in place to try and help people get out as much as you possibly could. Lauralana, you made a little hut, and you stayed in said hut for most of it, inviting people in, as many people as you possibly could. You also got some assistance from the gods and kept as many people safe as you could. Aster, outside, you were keeping people from falling through this giant crack that had started in the ground, making sure nobody fell in, and leading people towards the railway tunnel to keep them from any falling debris that was going on around them. Because it's masterfully made, because Ezra made it. Ezra, you were inside literally lifting up entire bleachers and taking them outside with hundreds of people on it, getting everyone out of this carnival tent that was falling apart. And eventually, as the chaos rained on, many people died, bodies scattered around you. You all ran and made your way to the tunnels, trying to check if all of your companions were safe as the earthquake ceased. People were sad and scared, didn't know what was going on. There was speak of things happening deeper into the city, and you guys stayed the night there. As you woke up in the morning and kind of got yourself oriented, getting ready to see the chaos that had happened from this world-ending monster known as Hakar, you got a newsletter gifted to you by people that were coming to clean up after the terror, saying that the main city had been destroyed and that the world is going to end. And that is where we ended off last session. So, I leave the floor open to you three. The world is ending. You're sitting in a tunnel. You have your main companions there safe with you. There's cleanup happening, and you guys don't even know how much time you have left. What would you like to do?
There's like a big city, right?
Yes.
I'm thinking that I'm going to start like finding people who are able-bodied, just sort of put together like a caravan or whatever, to get everyone moved to the big city. Okay. We don't have to stay in this tunnel until the world ends.
Right. Yeah, you see people start getting up helping the injured that can't walk on their own get loaded into carriages. As people start to move into the big city, you can see Townsguard and such are cleaning up of the chaos and moving the bodies from last night's events out of the way to try and make it so all of these innocent people can't see the destruction that was caused. As you get a caravan together, Aster and Lauralana, what are you guys doing while Ezra does this? Are you helping her, or are you doing your own thing?
I'd probably be helping get people to the big city. What is Zahavi doing?
Zahavi will probably help as well. You have clerical magic and you can help heal people, so he's been working like tirelessly day and night to try and get people healed as much as he can. He's a little scraped up and bruised as well, but he's just trekking through it and doing what he can. So, just helping?
Yep, pretty much.
Are there any children in this tunnel with us?
Yeah, so there's that little fairy guy
Yes, of course.
that stayed in the hut with you, that you guys talked to. There's a couple other children that are scattered around, some that look like they don't have, like, parents with them, like they're not quite sure where they are. Some that are huddled close to their guardians, but there's a variety of kids. It was the circus, there was a lot of young people there.
It's true. I think as I see Aster and Ezra helping people get up and like make their way to the city, I'll start playing a song on my lute to try and attract the children to come follow them and
Okay.
kind of raise their spirits a bit.
Awesome. That's very sweet of you.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have you do a leadership roll for me.
Okay.
I'm just gonna see how much this actually cheers people up and gets their spirits raised.
Okay. That's a 13. Do I add anything to that?
13. I don't know if you have a plus to your charisma. Do you? Do I need to
Bard
pull up-
probably should. I
What's
have
your
+4 loyalty base and a +5. I don't know what that is.
You have a +4 loyalty base?
Yeah.
Okay, wonderful. What is your charisma number?
16.
16. So 16 in total?
Mhm.
You can see most of these kids are like, okay, they haven't quite been told that the world is ending yet.
Mhm.
That there is no end in sight to this and that everyone is probably just going to die. These kids don't know that, and with your music like bolstering that, it kind of blocks out all of the adults talking about it. It keeps them in this tunnel while bodies are getting cleared out to make it so none of the young people here can see what happened. Yeah. So it works very well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Don't look at the body.
Don't.
Oh my god.
I mean,
Maybe don't do that song. Specifically, you also, 8 of these kids will follow you around now. They like you now. They're not going to forever, but for right now, they'll listen to whatever you want.
My henchman.
great.
Anyway, you guys are outside doing this. I'm just going to let you do it because there's a handful of people helping you with this endeavor, and you get people cleared out and get a caravan ready. Eventually, someone comes into the tunnel where you are, Lauralana, and is like, I think we have everyone loaded up. We're planning on heading back into the city if you want to help load some of these young ones in.
Yeah, I'll load up the kitties.
Okay, you load up the kitties. They're in the kitty carriage.
I like that there's a kitty carriage.
Yeah.
Pretty good.
Yeah, they're like, screw our parents, kitty carriage.
We're gonna play Magic the Gathering.
You guys load everyone up. If at any point in time you guys look into the skyline where Hakar was previously, he is still there, although he is muddled by this fog and clouds and the rain that's still kind of pouring down. Even with him blending in, you know he's there, and if you look hard enough, you can definitely see this massive face. Only the head. You can't even see his body is the pure scale that this monster is staring back at you guys. But you can ignore it for now. As you load into the carriage and you head into the main city of Enon, passing past the railroad and where the circus previously was, and you get into the city, this city that all of you, except for Lauralana, reside in for the most part. Lauralana, you've been here countless amount of times. You've been with the circus for a lot of your life.
For sure.
And it is demolished. Houses that you guys grew up around and have seen every time you've been here are leveled to the floor, crumpled in. You can see that markets and stores that were ran by people you've always known your entire life are completely gone. There are stains from where people once were that have obviously been moved out of the town once again to make it not look as miserable as it actually was. And there are a couple buildings that had better architecture that are still standing, but you'd assume your own houses are probably not there anymore. Neighbors that you've always known are also probably not here anymore. There are carriages destroyed in the town. There are toys laying on the ground from kids when they started to run, and this town is riddled in destruction. This isn't even a place to live anymore, and Hakar didn't even touch ground on here. And you all cart people in, and people begin to cry. Some people are wailing, looking at what has been destroyed. There are people being like, what are we gonna do? What's going on? What's happening? As whispers start to kind of spread around. The kids, you tried your best, Lauralana, to keep this destruction from the kids, but as you touch into the city that these kids have never known anything different, they start to break down and cry once again as you stare at this destruction that's around you all. Is there anything specific you guys would like to do in the city before I move on to some next interactions for you all?
No, I think Ezra's just sort of doing her best to be steadfast. Doing her best.
Right.
Yeah, I'm also not going to be doing much. There's not much here to do, unfortunately, but just kind of a soft acceptance over Aster's face.
Yeah. I'd say Yvette is probably breaking down, crying, you know.
Yeah.
She's much more emotional than you are.
Right.
And Zahavi is probably just holding you close. Aster.
Mm-hmm.
What are you doing, Lauralana?
I'm gonna talk to Dave.
Yeah. I don't remember what his voice was, but I'll try.
What are we supposed to do now?
Well, I don't know. I can't help but feel like we played some cosmic part of this. With the end of the world branding we did for the circus, and
Surely we aren't at fault to the extent of the destruction happening here.
yes, that's true. But all of those people were there because of us, you know. It just makes you think.
She'll take a look at the destruction of Inan and then look back to Dave and say, maybe there's a chance that the people who survived at the circus might not have made it if they stayed in the city.
That's very true.
I think that we can help these people. I don't think that all hope is lost just yet.
And you see he kind of looks up into the skyline as a bolt of lightning kind of scatters down, and you can see clearly this huge monster's face. He goes, usually, dear, I would agree with you, but I don't know about this time.
Ezra's gonna kind of like appear.
She just spawns.
Yeah, I've been walking behind you the whole time. I put my hand on Dave, is that his name?
Yeah.
Dave's shoulder, and say, well then there's nothing to lose from trying, right?
One of you can roll a leadership roll with advantage.
Probably not me.
Yeah,
Probably the bard.
Probably the bard.
Probably the bard. I bet the bard can roll well. We're about to find out.
I like to think that Ezra walks uncomfortably close behind people.
I do like the idea that she makes very little noise
Yeah.
when she walks.
That's going to be a dirty 20.
Dirty 20.
Yeah.
He goes, all right. And he kind of dusts himself off, and he goes, what do you two suggest?
Oh, I don't know, but
Well, you just... Okay, well,
we can start by not being hopeless.
There must be some place for people to take cover if that thing comes towards us.
yes, the problem is I think anything here is what it's targeting, right? It's what it seems like. I don't imagine anything on the western end of Lehar right now is still surviving with how big that thing is, right? Well, I'm gonna have you both roll, since you're in this conversation.
Okay.
Roll a knowledge roll. It's your intelligence.
Oh. Okay.
Can I start sauntering over there?
Yeah, you get.
That'll be a 23.
Oh my god.
My intelligence. Quick math in my head. That's a 17. No, 18.
18. Wonderful. You both know that this is kind of seen as almost a tall tale in Lehar. You guys have never seen it directly. You've heard of it a lot more in kind of cities that border Enon. that there are a culture of deep gnomes that haven't been seen in hundreds of years, and it's presumed the reason why is because they have been building tunnels deep under the ground of Lehar as to not have to deal with any of the governmental things that happen in the main world, so they can run their own society the way they want to, completely void of everyone else. This is just a story. It's just a tale that's been passed down from bards and people traveling to come and see the railroad and things like that. But that would be a surefire way to guarantee that people are safe. It's just a matter of getting people there before this beast gets here. And finding it, of course.
I mean, we got people to take cover in the tunnel we were just in.
This is true?
There could be deeper tunnels somewhere else. If people go deep enough, maybe they won't be affected by the tremors on the surface.
You mean like the gnome tunnels? Is that what you're talking about?
I suppose.
Well, that's just a tall tale, isn't it?
Ezra shrugs. Nothing to lose.
Gnome tunnels? She just walks up.
I would say you've also traveled.
Yeah.
You've probably heard of, a children's tale of gnome tunnels of, if you ever find a tunnel, don't go down it or else you'll get eaten by those evil
Yeah, more of
gnomes.
the, folklore.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I thought that was just to keep children out of caves.
I mean, there's a dragon the size of the world destroying where we are right now, so I feel like tall tales aren't always as tall as they seem.
Where would we even know to find a tunnel like that?
We were just in one, weren't we?
Well,
Well, that was more built.
I built that tunnel.
Yes.
It doesn't really go deep. It goes in a straight line. But
Yes.
mountain is what I would guess.
Mountain. Yes. You would know that there are two territories that border Enon, which is Biland and Fluso.
Let's go to Fluso. I like that one.
Fluso it is.
Shopping
that
at Fusa.
do have bigger mountain spires than Enon does. Because Enon is relatively flat. It's a coastal city through and through. Fluso or Biland would probably be your best bet. It is not that long of a walk because Enon is a very small territory.
I've never been to Fluso.
We could always start looking for tunnels there, take some people with us.
Well, let's ask how they feel. All of these people.
Maybe somebody knows something more than we do.
You're right. Is there we're in the town at this point.
Yes.
Right? Is there rubble nearby, you think?
Absolutely.
Big enough rubble that she can climb on and start talking to the people?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, there is. There's definitely a broken down house that you see people crying in front of. Was very obviously their house, but it's a big pile of rubble. You could just
Scamper.
you just
Yeah,
scamper.
yeah.
You're just, excuse me.
Lauralana will scamper on top of the house.
Beautiful.
She'll go, friends! I'm so terribly sorry that this has happened. And I think that there is a way for us to be protected. If you'll follow us, we're gonna go search for the tunnels.
Will you roll leadership for me?
Absolutely. I'm gonna roll with the green die because I've been rolling real good with that one. That's gonna be a 19.
A 19.
Yeah.
It's pretty good. You see, as people start to kind of look around, Ezra, Aster, you guys are in this crowd as well,
Mhm.
and you hear people going, tunnels, like the gnome tunnels? Is she talking about the gnome tunnels? Are they real? As it starts to scatter around the town, people kind of stop crying to look at you as you, still dressed in circus garbs,
Yeah.
announce this to all these people, bruises and cuts on your body from wading through things, and you look bad, and
Yeah. No, I don't look great.
You look bad.
Bad.
but people do seem interested.
I'm gonna pull up my lute and I'm gonna start improvising a song about the gnome tunnels.
Okay, go ahead.
Oh man.
Right now?
Go on then.
Go on then, Bard.
Do a dance, clown.
Sing, clown.
I like that. The only song Lauralana can sing is "Don't Look at the
bodies.
Body."
Look at the bodies. There's people in the ground.
Wonderful. and people listen to your song, and it kind of bolsters spirits once again. Yeah, they were already kind of listening, and they see as you start to play, and you're going to just carry them morale-wise through to wherever you guys are going. And I'll say Aster, since you haven't had a moment for a second. You, not that. Don't stress.
Cool,
don't stress your head, baby girl.
Anyways.
Sorry. You get a little tug on your robes, and you look down and you see a very old halfling man. He goes, "Are you talking about the tunnels?" He's blind. Blind as a bat, cane in his hand. He knows something has happened, but he doesn't actually know what's happened, you know?
Yes, yeah, we are thinking about trying to find if the tunnels really exist.
Oh, the tunnels exist, all right.
Have you been?
Yes, I've been.
Where did you?
Oh, well, it's in Fluso.
How convenient.
I know, right?
Cool.
Do you know?
It's in Fluso. But they are very weary of letting travelers inside.
I figured.
Especially one of this many.
Do you know people down there?
Yes, I do. I do.
I swear.
I swear to God, I know who they are.
Do you want to travel with us?
Sure, there is well, I don't know. And he kind of looks around. He can't see, but he looks around. And he goes, I'm very old, and this has been my home for so long that I may just stay.
If you wish.
But I will be your quest giver. I will
take this.
I will
the
guide
road
you.
might be weary.
You get into Fluso, right? I don't know if you are planning on spreading word anywhere else to help get people, but once you get into Fluso, there is a large mountain spire. At the very tallest mountain, there is a tunnel that leads at the very bottom of it. Don't worry, you do not have to climb the tall mountain. The tunnel goes underground. There is the tallest mountain at the very bottom. There will be a rock that seems out of place. You must find it. It is a very big mountain, so you have many people to search, though. And you will knock 3 times on this. And you will meet a man named Trahim, who is the leader of the Deep Gnomes. If you can convince Trahim that your cause is worth it, he may let you inside. But I will let you know that it may be very dangerous if something like the tremors we felt last night happens again next to all of those very tall mountains.
We have to search a whole mountain for a rock that is out of place?
It's a very big rock.
Okay.
It's a mountain. How do we know if it's out of place?
It's the tallest mountain. You will see.
Okay.
You will understand. You find the tallest peak, you get to the bottom, and you will be fine. I'm blind and I found it.
Fair.
So either y'all are idiots.
So either you are the stupidest adventurer,
Or I'm God.
or I am secretly the deity that will kill you all. No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
I'm just kidding.
You'll find it.
I jest.
I just. You will see.
Okay.
3 times. It must be 3. Find Trahim and convince Trahim, and he may help you.
How should we convince him?
I don't know.
You...
With your words, most likely?
We don't need this guy.
It's very rude.
Well, yeah, you gave us the information and now you're kind of being a dick about it, so...
What? Oh, you're Ezra. You build the railroads here. I've known you since you were a little lass. You haven't known me, which sounds really weird. And I apologize. Don't be mean to your elders.
I'm gonna go find Lauralana.
Okay.
She's
Lauralana's
singing a song about
singing
the
a song
people.
on the top of the rubble.
I'll just kind of transfer the information to you so you can spread the word.
She'll start singing it in song form to the rest of the people, and then she's gonna hop off of the rubble that she was on, and she's gonna start walking in the direction of
Fluso?
Fluso.
Wonderful.
Oh, we're just going. Okay.
Now is the question. Are you guys going to try to gather anyone from any other cities at all?
Anything we walk through, absolutely.
You will not directly walk through anything going to Fluso. So if you want to get other people, you have to make that effort to go and get them. You are the furthest away from Hakar. The western side of Lehar is gone, but the eastern side is still there.
If we're the furthest away, I think we could spare some time.
We might as well spread the word.
Yeah.
You know?
How are we doing that? is
I
the
mean,
question.
if we're finding any people like that old man who are just going to stay where they lived,
Mhm.
we could just have them spread it for us,
Yeah.
like the furthest reaches, but we'll...
Okay.
We'll have Lauralana sing a song.
Yeah. She's
Okay.
gonna create a nursery rhyme that
Do you
she's
have-
gonna spread to the people.
There you go. Do you got thaumaturgy? Is that a thing in second edition?
Amplify voice. I have that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now is the question of, I would say you have reasonably maybe 4 or 5 days before Hakar touches ground in the western side of Lehar. Hakar, as of right now, doesn't look like he's moving much. It just looks like he's stationary, destroying what is left of the western half. You guys could reasonably get to as far as Cinderfall, which is 3 territories over, in about 3 days walking. You can get there faster on a horse, get there even faster if you're flying, but that would be 6 days in total for you to get to Cinderfall and back, which would be too long. So you can either not hit Cinderfall and just hit the other 2 or the other 3 territories and get them, or go as far as you want.
I have
as
an
far as you
idea.
can.
We could send the big group of people, unless they are planning on staying in a certain city, just to continue their trek to Fluso, and we find some horses, and we, like, Paul Revere it, and
'Kay.
ride through
Yeah.
towns.
Okay.
I like that.
So you're sending the people that you just gathered in Enon. They're walking towards Fluso.
Yeah, straight path to Fluso.
I'll have Dave kind of looks at you as these two get stuff ready to obviously head in an
Yeah.
opposite direction. And Dave goes, how about you go help them? And I'll lead these people to Fluso.
Lead the way, Ringmaster. She'll pull out a pen and paper and she'll write down the lyrics to the song she's been singing about knocking 3 times on a rock and walking to Fluso and the gnomes underground, and she'll hand it to Ringmaster Dave.
And he starts singing, don't look at the box! And he goes, he kind of gives you a kiss on your forehead. And he just goes, your voice will reach much farther than mine will, I'm sure. You are full of much more hope than I am. I'll see you in Fluso.
I'll see you in Fluso.
Gives you a wink. Continue singing and walking as people start to follow him. Great. You guys start heading down. I imagine you're just going to Belond. Are you trying to get to Cinderfall as fast as you can?
That's the furthest we can reach, yeah, in a
In a reasonable
amount.
manner. You can try to extend it even faster if you can conjure some magical means to get there even faster. But
That's right.
I don't
I've
know.
got
I think
Dimension Door.
I feel like we have a collection of characters that are fairly, like, I can't think of the word, but like
Mhm.
logical, I guess. And so it's
Mhm.
like we'll just get to the ones we can actually get to,
Yeah.
Beautiful.
rather than risk getting to none of them. you
Yeah.
know.
yeah.
Zahavi, I would probably say for him to travel with the big group.
And he kind of like, we can roleplay
Yeah,
that.
we'll roleplay it.
As you give this to him, he just goes, are you sure?
They need some healing. It's a bigger group. I should be fine.
Will you roll a Constitution saving throw for me?
I knew you were gonna do that.
Can I steal dice from somebody? Yeah.
That
Okay.
go out the window.
Well, I rolled a 14 and my con is 15.
So that's +2, so 16.
No, sorry. I rolled a 12. Sorry.
Okay, so
it would
14.
have been a 14.
Okay, wonderful. You fail.
Yeah.
And you feel as a cough starts to come on. Are you gonna try to hold it back at all as you're like being like, no, I'll be okay, it's fine. I'll say Lauralana and Ezra, you're in the vicinity.
Yeah.
Are you gonna try to like hold it back at all, or are you just gonna let it go?
I'll probably do like one of the just like, you know, like clearing my throat
Right.
one.
Okay, you do that, and it does not stop there. You let it come out once, and it's just gonna keep going as you continue to cough and cough and cough. And Zahavi looks concerned. Ezra and Lauralana are just in the vicinity of you as you're dying, and you eventually see, both of you can see blood start to come out of your companion's mouth.
Yeah, I'd probably be like covering it with like a sleeve, but something just peeks out.
Oh no.
But something peeks out.
But something peeks out.
Yeah, and you can see blood kind of now on your sleeve and just sitting there. Zahavi goes, "What's wrong?"
It's probably just...
And he kind of grabs your hand that you were trying to cover the blood with and just pulls it towards himself. Still in like a gentle manner, but forceful
sure.
enough that you can't like pull away with no effort. And he goes, "Are you sick?" You two can also speak if you would like to in this moment.
I mean, it's between the two. I don't really want to.
Don't want to interrupt.
Yeah.
Yeah, you guys are just side-eyeing each other in the background.
It's been a while. It's not the first time. It's just come back, and I don't think there's any fighting it this time.
Well, maybe there is. I mean, we don't know what the healers in these tunnels are.
And then we'll wait for the tunnels. We have to get there first.
Well, I don't know if you should be traveling if you're sick.
Maybe you should go with the rest of them.
Ezra gets just like a feeling like she can do something. She doesn't really understand what it is. And she puts a hand on your back and casts Cure Critical Wounds. It can regrow small limbs. So I don't know what's going on with you, but I feel like this might help.
Okay. I'm gonna let it do something, especially because you got the power of the gods on your side. But it doesn't go away
I figured.
because it is life-threatening.
Yeah.
It is critical, but not in the, like, missing a limb kind of way, in the, like, a incurable disease kind of way.
The cancer kind of
The
way.
cancer kind of way.
Right.
But you feel better than you felt in months since you first started getting signs of this sickness once again that was in your body. You feel like old Aster, man. Like you
A couple years younger.
a couple years younger. Yeah, some of the bags under your eyes like clear up, you know. Your horns are looking extra pointy. You feel good. Way better as Ezra, you place a hand on her, right? Yeah. As you place a hand on her and you can see this almost magical energy kind of out from your hand into her body for a split second before it fades in, and you feel this rush of health go back into your body. You're still reasonably gonna die from this, but Ezra has more than extended your time.
Yeah, giving me more time.
Yes.
How do you do all of that all the time?
I don't know. I just felt like I should reach out. My intention was just to sort of like a friendly hand.
Well, thank you anyways.
Of course.
It's something. Looking back to Zahavi. I'll have time to get to the tunnels, but I want to make sure people get to the tunnels.
He kind of looks back and forth between you and the group. And then Ezra for a second, like kind of in awe at the magics that you... Because these two are two magic users. They both use magic, but you got some crazy magic.
Ezra has the same expression that they do on her face.
Like, wow.
Wow.
I don't know what's happening to me.
And she just looks back to the group that's walking away. And he goes, okay.
I'll see you again.
Because you better. Gives you a kiss.
Yeah. I love you.
I love you too. And walks away as he joins the group. Yvette is also going to join the group, but she kind of runs over to you, Ezra, and gives you a big hug. You see a couple other of your like lackeys that love you because you build the railroad also run over.
My 35 people that are devoted to me.
You guys see a crowd of people run over and give Ezra a big hug, and they're just like, oh, please be safe. Get to the tunnels as safe as you can.
Stop all of this.
And everyone immediately lets go.
Go on now.
And you see kind of tears in Yvette's eyes. And she just goes, be safe, yeah?
When am I ever not?
Yeah, that's true. She waves a little hand goodbye.
I wave.
And she goes into the crowd.
Hey guys, Mandy here. Thank you so much for listening to the episode so far. I hope you're enjoying our first mini campaign, The Young Skull Accord. I wanted to take a second to thank a few people. Thank you to RadioFreeKerbin, a Twitch streamer who's been extremely supportive along the way. Thank you to Issac and Natalie, our super great crew who helps us upload episodes for you all every week. Also a huge shout out to KWCR Wildcat Radio, who allows us to use their radio station and to post on their Spotify. And thank you to you for listening. Yes, you. There's no reason to make a podcast unless people are listening, and we're very glad you're enjoying it. You can find everyone I just spoke about and more of our socials in the description box below, as well as our live show we do every Wednesday from 3 to 4 p.m. Mountain Standard Time on kwcrradio.com. That's kwcrradio.com. Anyway, I don't want to take up too much of your precious time, so I'll let you get back to the Young Skull Accord.
You three. Start going. Your first town that you can hit is the wonderful town of Belland. Belond? How did I pronounce it before?
Can't be Bell End.
You know,
Belond.
beats me.
Yeah, I think I said Belond. Belond. As you head in that direction as fast as you can, you guys start rushing forward. And eventually, after, I'll say maybe 8 hours travel, you land in Belond, the first city. And you see this town, much like Enon, is demolished, destroyed, people crying everywhere. There are mountains in Belond that have crumbled down and crashed to the floor from the deep tremors that Hakar had done the previous day. And there seems to be a lot of destruction in the towns with the mountains. Less people are alive here than even in Enon, and Enon is a significantly smaller territory. And you are there. What are we doing to try and get these people to go to the tunnels?
Gonna play my little ditty.
Okay. You're don't
look at the bodies.
That's a good question. I had an idea and I forgot it of how I'm going to help. Get back to me.
Okay. Aster, are you doing anything in specific? There are definitely people hurt. You can see like excavation crews like trying to move massive rocks that have fallen off of these huge mountaintops, off of bodies and houses. You can see one man trapped under a huge boulder sitting like yelling as his leg is crushed, but he's still alive.
See, I only have warp wood. So
I got these guns. I'm going to go, I'm going to help people that's a good idea. I'll start like people that are buried under rubble, unburying them.
Okay.
Yeah.
That sort of deal.
If anybody's trapped in like houses, I can move things like that.
Okay.
But other than that, it's really just going to be a lot of spreading the word and healing people.
Yeah, okay, so I'm going to have everybody roll some rolls for me.
Rolling rolls.
Hold on, let me decide. So, Lauralana, what you do best, you're going to roll a leadership roll, see how many people you can get to come with you from the song alone. Ben, Ezra, you're going to roll a muscle roll to see how many of these big boulders you can realistically lift off of people and houses and stuff like that. And Izzy, aka Aster, I'm going to have you roll a stamina roll to see getting in and out of houses, being able to cast spells, how frequently you can move throughout these.
I'm rolling so bad, guys. This is why I think it's a hate crime we decided to not do Thaco.
That's true. This game was built for you specifically.
Yeah.
What do I roll for stamina?
It is a strength roll. 2 strength rolls and then a charisma roll.
That doesn't make any sense.
Stamina and muscle are both in the strength category for ability scores.
Interesting. You would think it's constitution.
I know, but it isn't. Constitution is health and fitness. So
Fitting his whole pizza in my mouth.
Dang.
Oh, man.
Ezra explodes.
the difference between fitness and stamina, I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know
It's
what
like
the difference is.
athletics and acrobatics, I guess, but acrobatics is dexterity based.
Yeah.
We're so 5e brained.
Anyway,
Yeah.
I got a dirty 20.
Dirty 20?
10.
10.
18.
18. Okay. I'll start with Lauralana since she went first. You start singing this beautiful song about going to the tunnels and leading people there, and the people that are free right now are kind of like, oh, wow, looking at you as you perform, and you see a older gentleman, not like the other older gentleman, is like, I know those mountains. I'll lead, and starts to walk in that direction. There are a variety of people that can't walk right now due to what's going on in the houses. Which brings us to Aster. You're doing a pretty mid job.
I'm sick.
you're not anymore right now.
She's sick.
I'm sick.
She's sick.
Feel bad
Tesia.
for me.
Okay.
Have pity on a poor old minotaur.
Poor old Minotaur. Anyway, you're running in and out of houses. You are an older woman. You know, your stamina's not what it once was, with rejuvenation of what Ezra gave you. And you are just kind of rushing in and out as much as you can, pulling people out of houses and healing them, going in and warping wood beams off of people as much as you possibly can. And I'll say you get a decent chunk of people in a reasonable, like, maybe half an hour time. And you're now kind of sitting and just healing folks around, and people are kind of walking over to you. Some people know you as this religious figure that you are, and there are very obviously religious people kind of sitting next to you and just being like, let us hope that we are okay.
Yeah,
In the
we'll
end.
pray. We'll do some things.
Okay. Aster's holding a prayer circle.
Yay!
Lauralana's singing a ditty. And Ezra, you are pushing boulders over. You're so strong.
Yeah. Using my big hammer to smash some stuff. you know.
Yeah. Things are breaking. And you eventually run over to this man that has this massive boulder, bigger than someone of a normal strength could probably lift.
Good thing for me, I have a proficiency in engineering, and I'm going to make a big lever.
That's wonderful. So yeah, you see this impossible odd, and there's a cleric of the town kind of looks over to you, and is just like, ma'am, I don't think we're gonna be able to get this one off, and you're already like picking things up. And
Yeah, I'm like, get that barrel. Go get that barrel
he's
right
like,
now.
What?
Get the barrel.
He runs over and he gets the barrel, and you masterfully craft a lever
Yeah.
to wink this
Moing?
to lift this boulder up.
That's great.
You lift this boulder up, and you guys get this done, and you get a reasonable amount of people. You can see carriages start to get loaded up as people start to go. This town is done, and you quickly move to the next. It takes you about a half a day to get into Foley, which is the next city over. There is 3 major cities that are kind of harder to scale across here, and it takes you a significantly longer time to get through all of Foley, but you get a majority of the people in the town. Of course, there are people that want to stay, and it has been nearly 2 days now of travel, and Hakar has not made any major movements. And you start walking out of Foley. It has only been 2 days. It will take you about 2 days back to get to Fluso. You can risk going into Cinderfall, the much bigger of the cities, or you can leave the big major cities out of it and just take the people you saved as a win and head back. It's entirely up to you guys if you want to risk going into Cinderfall and try to get back a little bit faster. Reasonably, with just you guys could get back a little bit faster. It will just be cutting it close, as the kids say.
I say we take that risk.
Lauralana, let's take it.
There is something to consider, which is we don't actually know how many people we can get underground.
I suppose you're right.
In folklore, these tunnels have been built forever and reasonably hold an entire society of people comfortably, as big as regular Lehar.
I just don't know if this man that we were told to talk to would be willing to let more people in or less. I don't know what to expect.
DM, how many people have we convinced to go there at this point about?
At this point,
Like, we don't have the exact number, but like approximately.
I don't say a couple thousand, maybe.
Oh.
Not even scratching.
lot.
It's not even
Oh.
scratching the surface on how many people actually live in Lehar, but reasonably 500,000 people are dead at this point, if not even more. An entire territory is completely gone. 5 more territories are getting attacked right now as of you guys being in Foley. Like this area right here, Salon Gohula, and then all of these up to Stroitan. I didn't name these, Ben did, actually.
Oh.
I didn't name any of these.
You sure did. I used all of the other names you didn't, we didn't use for the rats invited.
None of those are on the list of names that I provided.
It might have been
Wrong.
mine.
It came from both of you.
Those names were revealed to Tesia in a dream.
Nope.
It's a premonition.
From a Discord server. Anyway, are getting destroyed. So it's cutting it close. You probably couldn't, in good conscience, get past Cinderfall at all. But Cinderfall, you could reasonably reach. There's just a chance that you don't make it back to the tunnels if you go in there.
I think the risk is worth it.
I think we need to realize when we've saved as much as we can.
I have to break the tie.
The tiebreaker, Aster. You could save so many more people. Or you can just take the win.
I think she's just thinking of all the people she's met and all the people she's yet to meet and how she's dying anyways and we're going to Cinderfall.
I think this is a mistake.
You can
guys.
head to Fluso.
I'm not going to leave you behind, but I think we're taking an unnecessary risk.
It's a risk I'm willing to take.
All right.
Wonderful. You all start your trek to Cinderfall. You get in there. You were already kind of on the outskirts of Foley into Cinderfall. It was just this decision of if you were going to go all the way in or not. So you're in there in an hour or two. It is just a very big territory that will take you about a day to fully go around and get everybody you can out of Cinderfall. And you all start to run around doing the same thing that you did in these other territories.
Yeah.
I'm going to have you all roll one more time for everything that you rolled for before, except for Izzy. I'm going to change yours.
Thank you.
You're welcome. I'll have you roll fitness, which is Constitution.
Sorry, Izzy, I took the good roll.
Damn it. I got a 12.
12.
I got a natural 20.
Natural 20.
I'm only rolling worse.
Can I use that
11.
natural?
11. Okay. With the natural 20, this actually works perfect. Thank you, Ben.
You're welcome.
You guys, you two, Aster and Lauralana, you're feeling like you are not doing as good. This was your chance to, like, get in and do it. You are the ones who chose to do it, and you feel like it's just not working as well once you get into that first city of Cinderfall. Ezra, you are killing it, and it feels
I'm
like
mad that we're here, and so
Yeah.
I'm so strong.
and every boulder you push over, every house you lift, every person you pull out of rubble, you can feel this energy kind of flowing through you. This energy that is not your own, but you're not quite sure why it's even there in the first place. As you get stronger and stronger, and eventually this kind of spreads as Lauralana, suddenly your songs start to reach more ears in record time. Cities that would take you an hour to reach are taking you 10 minutes as you go through and get them. Aster, you're an older woman. You were doing pretty mid in all of the other towns you were going through. You are easily rushing through. You are spreading faith to other people, and you can feel what you know to be the power of the gods kind of rushing through your body as this all happens, and Ezra in this rage is not even computing that all of this energy is practically being sourced through her as a vessel right now.
That orcish rage, I'm so mad.
And eventually, what was supposed to be an all-day adventure for you guys only takes about 4 hours to completely get around. You're moving faster at speeds. It's like haste was cast upon all of you and all of your horses and carriages as you're rushing around every city. You don't even have to stop at some of the cities as the song and you can reach from the carriage to pull things off of people are leading people to start walking towards this territory of Fluso. And you eventually get to the last city of Cinderfall about 4 hours in, and with the speed you're working at, you could probably get one more if you want to risk going into Pathine to get the people of Pathine to safety. Or you can end it on a high note of getting Cinderfall done at record speed and leave. It's up to you guys. Do you want to get one more? Or do you not want to risk it?
I'll turn to Ezra and say, thank you for taking this risk with us. I think it's up to you now.
Why?
I mean, you didn't want to come here originally,
But I did because it's a group effort,
so?
so it's up to all of us.
Well, what are your thoughts on the next?
I feel like we've spread rather thin, but I admire your perseverance, and if you feel that we could get more, I would go with you.
I think I'd want to try more.
Then we will.
Then we will.
Wonderful. All roll what I just had you roll again, but with advantage.
Ooh.
Oh. Thank God for advantage. Not great.
Oh.
Oh.
I rolled a 1 and then a 7.
Oh.
I also rolled a 1.
Oh God.
That's a lot. Fucking better. Dirty 20.
Beautiful.
I got a
traded.
15.
15. You guys rolled way worse.
Not me.
I rolled better.
Oh yeah, it's true.
That's true, yeah.
It's true. We're just not riding the high of Ezra's natural 20 anymore.
Yeah.
Ezra's so tired.
Now we can ride the high of
Of Aster.
Aster's
Aster.
just nasty 20.
nasty.
Nasty, dirty.
Filthy 20.
You get into this next city, Ezra. This wonderful push that you had from the gods is wearing off. You don't know it's from the gods, but this push you had is going away, and you can feel your bones starting to get tired. Kind of like you build the railroads at record pace, but at the end of the night, you're so excited to go home and go to sleep. Kind of like your vibe.
Yeah.
You're ready to go home and go to sleep, even though home doesn't exist, and you probably can't sleep.
Sick.
So you're having a hard time. You're not lifting things quite as good as before. Lauralana, you're doing pretty okay.
Yeah.
You're still getting people. That's what matters. You're getting more than the average amount of people that are leaving and trusting to just put their faith in the tunnels will be there as they start to move. And this energy is still there, moving people faster than before. Aster, you're a holy woman. You're a holy woman. You've faced death for the past couple of months. And even before that, you felt sick like this before. It just hasn't gone bad until these past couple of months. And you start preaching to people around about the gods and nature and the world and things like that. And you see it starting to lift people's spirits even better. Where Ezra in this territory can sit and take a break for a moment as townspeople start to help push over boulders and craft things and move things, as you assist magically in getting people out of houses and healing. Variety of towns clerics start to help you heal as well as people start to go. And as you all finish up in this town and people are mainly cleared out, you hear a loud roar go throughout that rattles the ground beneath you. There has been a steady rain for the past couple of days you've been traveling, and you can hear screams of horror, and you can hear almost like the whole world of Lehar is screaming as Hakar starts to make his move to the Western Territories. You know there are territories you have not quite reached yet that, as Hakar moves, are all going to just die. Do we want to give up, or do we want to risk one more? This is risky territory where you might not make it.
We've gone too far as it is.
I think we pushed our luck.
Beautiful. Okay. I'm going to... Sorry.
Wow. Who's this little guy?
We find a little gremlin on the side of the road.
I'm going to have you all make a dexterity saving throws for me.
You did much better than I did.
19.
19.
10.
10.
I also got a 10.
Twinners.
Not very good.
I'm just so sleepy.
You guys are moving slower than before, and with extending out, you still are going to be cutting it incredibly close to getting back to Luso. You start walking, and you can hear, as you begin traveling back through the territories you were just in, stomping of feet, loud roars periodically, people crying and screaming from the territories behind you. As it's almost like a universal scream, is you can't pinpoint one scream, but you can hear everyone. And you keep trekking and walking back, and eventually you get into the territory of Beland once again. You've passed through Cinderfall. There has been a couple small earthquakes that have happened, but nothing quite as big as that initial touchdown that knocked out Longohula, the entire territory in the first place. And you can feel the rain start to almost sizzle through your clothes as a loud roar rattles throughout the world again, and it starts to... You feel, all of you, as this rain starts to patter on you and it starts to sizzle through your clothes, a deep burning sensation start to happen, and you all are going to take 2 acid damage as you find yourself caught in this acidic rain that this roar of Hakar is beginning to cause. You can hear your horses that you've had with you start to kind of whine as the acid starts to hit onto them. You can smell the flesh starting to burn at some of the people that are around you in the cities you're traveling through, your own skin starting to kind of permeate a stench. You are still about 2 hours away from Fluso as this acid rain starts, and you can hear earthquakes start once again. The tremors are light still, but you can definitely tell that Hakar is moving closer towards these territories, much faster than he had been in the past couple of days. What are we doing now that we're in this acid rain?
I'm looking at spells.
Yes.
Yeah, me too. I'm also looking at spells.
Do your thing.
2E has a billion spells.
It really does.
It's a lot.
Sucks, dude.
Yes.
I hate this game.
Fucking hate this game.
So, hear me out, Tesia.
Yes.
I have a spell called Zone of Sweet Air.
Okay.
Creates an invisible barrier around the area of effect that repels all noxious elements from poisonous vapors. Would this technically count as a poisonous vapor?
Yeah, sure.
I don't know how large it is.
What is it called?
It's called Zone of Sweet Air. I'm looking right now. It's a sphere of 10 yards per level. And it's a... Let me see what level it is that I'm casting.
Can it move with you?
It's not saying anything about it not being able to. Because hypothetically, if I just cast it on, like, a staff that I have, and it just follows the staff around. Oh, it's level of me, not the level of the spell.
Yeah.
Oh, hell yeah.
Yeah, this isn't technically a noxious gas, but I'm going to count it as one because I like this.
Thank you.
What's his favorite? Izzy, you want to cast whatever the spell is called?
Zone of Sweet Air on my staff.
It isn't naturally able to move, but I'm going to let it just be able to move.
Thank you.
Since you're casting it on your staff, which moves, and it kind of makes a... What does it look like? What's your Zone of Sweet Air look like?
It says invisible barrier, but I'm just ignoring that.
Yeah, fuck that. Make it fun.
I think it's like a bright, like gold, sort of like translucent, shimmering sphere. It's 800 yards, right? Or was it 80?
80.
80. I was excited. I was hoping it was a lot more. Anyways, it's 80 yards, which is still a lot. And it's just like you can kind of see the like rain sprinkling on top of it. But in here, it smells like a nice little flower field.
Oh.
Wow.
Wow. So you
That's
guys were
nice.
getting your skin burnt by this. It will cover the horses as well, so the horses stop freaking the hell out. And you can just like see like a dong, 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 dong on the dome that's surrounding you guys.
Yeah,
Sure.
and I'll have anybody who like is really not like clothed
Mhm.
tons take priority to be under here,
Okay, you're just yelling at people to come jump under with you
pretty much.
as you guys walk through the town, picking up stragglers to get back to Fluso. Beautiful. And you continue to hear the... You see lightning across the sky every so often, illuminating Hakar's massive head, and now you can see these broad shoulders and his front taloned feet lift up, and you can tell with every step he takes a new city is being destroyed. Land is disappearing. You can hear and see the massive waves of hurricanes starting to lap across the coastal cities right behind where you guys are walking, as you eventually, after 2 hours of travel, don't know if it lasts that long, but don't worry your head about it, you continue to walk down, and you eventually see, covered by a huge mountain hillside that is blocking this acidic rain, is all of the people you have sent down here, standing outside of this massive mountain, and there is, at the forefront, a small, older, deep gnome man that looks like the leader of this town.
Found the rock.
They did!
How is it not like the others? I need to know.
I'm so curious.
I don't know.
Queen.
No,
It's a triangle.
I'll say there's like gnomish runes that are kind of riddled throughout this whole mountainscape, but it leads almost directly down to a massive rune that is used for the magics to open the entrance to the tunnel.
Well, that's what he should have said. Look for the rock with the big rune
He's
on
fucking
it.
blind, bro. He doesn't know what it looks like. He just knows it feels different than the other rocks.
I'm sure that... Did he go there by himself?
Yeah.
Okay.
Do the gnomes got braille?
Gnomes.
Nobody talked about it? No one's like, oh, you found the door with the big rune on it, huh?
No. He just knows they're real.
Good for him.
I love the idea that he could have been anywhere, and he's like, "Are you the deep gnomes?" And they're like, "Yeah," because he's blind.
He was knocking on walls.
Why?
Because he's a fucking freak. Riddle me this. What else would a fucking freak be doing in his spare time? He was blind, he couldn't see, he was knocking on walls. He heard the tales. Anyway.
How did he know he was at the tallest peak?
I don't know.
They told him.
He fell down.
He was at the top.
He's like, I know it's the tallest. Because I fell all the way off of it.
We get there and it's not the tallest peak.
Yeah, yeah, it's not. It's like one of the shortest.
It's a dirt mound.
Yeah. It's actually underground. There's just a wall built there.
Yeah, it's just a field.
Yeah.
A field with a rock in it.
And to all of our audio listeners, which is all of you, any of that can be true if you believe it hard enough. Anyway.
It can be that way.
Yeah, it can be that way. You see Deep Gnome standing at the front. There are people kind of yelling and sitting there as he's kind of like shocked looking at all of the people out there. It seems like no one wanted to like take the risk of like knocking on this door without you guys being there, since you steam-headed going to the rock, but they decided to do it in the past couple of hours with Hakard getting closer and closer. And it seems like however people are trying to convince this man is not working as he stands at the front. What are you three doing?
I'll saunter on up.
Okay.
I was gonna say, I'm shielding all of them from this acid rain now,
Okay.
so...
You see as people start to like part the seas as you three begin to walk up, and everyone's like, they made it, they're here, wow. As you walk up, and you see, like I said, this older, dark-skinned, deep gnome man. His skin kind of blends into the dark rocks behind him. Looks at you all. Dave is sitting there being like, please, we need shelter. We will all die if not. And he's like, well, I understand, but simply, we do not have resources to last forever. We have a lot, but this is a lot of people, and this is risking my society of people. You may just kill us all anyway, as you guys walk up.
So, the world is ending, and you have the only safety, and you won't let anybody in? Is that what I'm hearing?
Ma'am, I need you to realize that there is a chance with this many mouths to feed and this many people who want to control things how they want to control it, that our very tunnels risk killing everyone.
Yeah, you're right, there's a chance, but there's a 100% chance that all of these people will die if they don't go underground.
I don't know. This is a society that has not seen regular people in hundreds of years. We have kept it sacred. I do not know how you all work.
We'll adapt. We'll adapt to you.
We're your guests, if anything.
We're bringing in casters. They can help. Many casters.
And
can
healers?
conjure food. And
Yes.
healers, yes.
He kind of looks across all three of you.
And no, I can't promise everything, but would you rather send thousands of people to their death, or just give it a shot?
I can promise you that no one will enter here with a weapon.
And the ground starts to shake around you guys, and you can see rocks start to roll down these mountains that may be bigger, may be small. Guess that's up to...
We're all blind now.
Yeah.
It's the mountains that make you blind.
He wasn't blind before he fell down the mountain.
Rocks start to... You can see people start to move out of the way, kind of try to stand up straight. You guys have dealt with plenty of tremors, so you're a little more balanced-footed in this area, as you can hear the mountain peaks start to crack, as you don't have a lot of time before these begin to fall down. He just goes, I don't know.
If you turn these people away, what makes you better than that beast?
I need you all to roll me a leadership roll with advantage.
Do you want all of us to roll it?
Yes.
Okay.
This is charisma, correct?
Yes.
Not super good at that.
Me neither.
It's a 21.
21.
You said advantage, right?
See?
No.
Oh, thank God. Oh, you need this. I rolled a 1 and then an 18.
Hey!
Natural 20!
Oh! He just goes, I suppose you are all right. All right, well, it's getting dangerous. I suppose we'll start loading people in. Come in then, and people start to walk into the tunnels, and you can hear
Yeah.
as
I start directing an orderly line.
Yeah,
yes,
making
yes,
sure
yes.
everybody walks calmly and everything.
Yeah, everyone's walking calmly. People are helping each other up from the tremors. And you can see the top of maybe possibly the tallest mountain that you are all standing under starts to break off and begins a very slow, imagine this in slow motion. It's very fast in real life, but a descent down towards where you all are, threatening to collapse not only the entrance to this tunnel, but everyone that is walking into it right now, which is thousands of people.
Oh, okay.
You guys just tell me what you would like to do. If you don't want to do anything and you just want to take the hit of this mountain, you can do that as well.
Yeah, we'll just take it.
Yeah, I really don't want to.
Just take it.
Yeah, I can take it. Is it like rolling down like the side of the mountain, or is it just falling?
It's like scraping the side of the mountain, but it's falling down for the most part. As most of what hits the actual side of the mountain is just kind of breaking off into smaller chunks of boulders and rocks and careening down onto you guys.
Okay.
It sucks. I only have like protection spells from living creatures.
Yeah. It's like the dimension door doesn't work the same way as it does in 5e.
See, this one would be so cool if it was anything else other than a living creature.
I have greater ward, and this may be interpreting the spell a little off kilter.
You interpret that, boy.
Because it said it is impenetrable by physical attacks.
Okay.
Does that?
I'll count this as bludgeoning.
Sure. So I think
Squanch damage.
the way that it looks is we all just sort of start like pushing people in.
Mm-hmm.
Ezra can't directly cast magic. She doesn't know what the hell she's
Yeah.
doing. But I really like the idea of like as it's about to fall, it's like that movie moment where whoever's in front of me, I just sort of like grab and put myself over them,
Mm-hmm.
and then a big barrier, it like crumbles upon this invisible barrier.
Sick, yeah. Izzy, let's just have that spell you were looking at work for this mountain, and you tell me what you want to do.
Sick. So it is called Line of Protection,
Yes.
and it requires 2 priests, and
Oh.
Aster has been noticing that you're a little freak over there, Ezra.
Mhm.
And I'm just going to kind of shout to you. And I'm going to be running towards the right side of this little entrance. And I'm just going to shout, go to the other side. Just inscribe something on it. Just write something. Just have a good intention, please.
Okay.
Yeah.
I run over to the other
'Cause
side.
I don't really know how your magic works, but I know it's intention-based.
And I'll do a big scene explaining how all this works together.
You want me to write something?
Yeah.
She-
And so I'm going to start inscribing runes on it with, like, moss or something.
Okay.
She sort of like stares at the wall, like panicking, and then just starts hitting it with her hammer.
Beautiful. So this cooperative spell requires at least 2 priests to cast a spell simultaneously.
They are there.
During the casting, the priests determine whether the line will be stationary or portable. It's stationary. I'm wanting it to cover the doorway.
'Kay.
Each priest must inscribe a magical sigil on a parallel facing surfaces. Blah, blah, blah. We did that. A shimmering field of force appears between the 2 anchors. The field is 10 feet high and sparkles with energy. Objects on the opposite side of the translucent field, while recognizable, are hazy and indistinct. And it basically just causes damage to things that are falling through it.
Okay.
But I was hoping that it would crumble heavy rocks that are falling through it.
Lauralana,
Mm-hmm.
I will also let you bend a spell if you would like to bend a spell to work in however you would like it to work in this scenario.
I wonder.
It's called Rule of Cool, baby.
Rule
Just
of
switch
cool?
your...
So much
Just
more fun,
Make
y'all.
it up.
Just switch your
It's-
class.
Be creative.
Yeah, it's just
Switch
play
your
pretend.
class.
Do whatever you want, brother.
brother.
I guess I could cast Featherfall because honestly, I might not have to bend the rules all that much. The creature or objects affected immediately assumes the mass of a piece of down. The rate of falling is instantly changed to a mere 2 feet per second, and no damage is incurred upon landing while the spell is in effect.
Oh.
Cool.
Does that have a specific radius effect? Don't worry, but just tell me if it does.
Range is 10 yards per level, so 80 rounds. And the
80
area of effect just says special, so I mean, I might just assume that whatever big
Yeah,
rock
we'll-
is falling
big
upon
rock,
us,
yeah.
I'll cast
Okay.
Featherfall on it.
I will describe this in a timely manner. Timely? not the word I wanted to use.
He's gonna spend 2 hours explaining this.
All right. Well, welcome to the quest board in another episode of Tesia Explains Thing. Isn't that what I do every session?
Yeah.
Anyway, I'll say first in this order, Aster, you rush over to the side, yelling at Ezra and being like, "Inscribe something! Hurry, fast! Inscribe something!" Right? What is the visual to this again? Remind me really fast.
We do our little sigil on each side of the doorway, right? And a sparkly little golden force field. Actually, what color would your magic be?
Together magic.
What a question. Green.
Oh, that's cute because that's my other color too. So it's like a green and gold. Shut up. It's like a green and gold, and
Just rub my eyes.
it's like a force field that just crumbles the rocks.
Okay, sounds good. All right. So you start to inscribe things, and you tell Ezra. It's like I have two children, and I get their names mixed up every time I try to say them. You start to inscribe this. Ezra starts to just smash into this wall, and the magic is working kind of slowly as it starts to bolster up and get this force field ready. Ezra, you see that there is a chance with all the hammering, since you don't actually know what you're doing or completely understand how priestly magic works, quickly grab the person nearest to you and lean down with them, just bracing in case whatever Aster has planned doesn't work. And Lauralana, at the same time this is going on, you're sitting there. Do you say anything while casting this, or are you just locked in? Your hands move.
Yeah, I think she probably like does like little wiggly fingers up at the rock. Ooh, yeah, she does that.
You had so many options, and wiggly fingers was what you
Yeah,
went.
featherfall. She's like making little motions like feathers.
Oh, okay. And you watch as this force field bolsters up first with a flash of gold, with sprinklings of green, and then another force field that expands the original force field even bigger, impacting the full length of this mountain, comes up, blocking all of these little boulders that are there, and you all brace as Lauralana kind of wiggles her fingers up in the air. And what is the color of your magic, Lauralana?
You know what's so funny? I was thinking, I'm gonna say pink.
Pink. As you brace, and
Pink feathers.
you guys who are kind of bracing for impact over there don't hear any impact happen. And you kind of stand there as this eerie silence kind of passes through, except for the rain and the thunder every so often. And as you both look up, you see this mountain gently falling out of the sky. Very, very slowly. It's not getting the boulders or anything, so your force field is keeping the big boulders from keeping anybody there. And it's just gently careening down until eventually, on top of the force field, part of it crumbling and breaking off from Aster's force field, and the other half kind of breaking to the side as a very anticlimactic mountain fall happens.
You're welcome.
It's in slow motion. That's still pretty cool.
Yeah. Lauralana just made it in slow motion in real life as it kind of crumples to the floor, and you guys can feel this magical, godly energy kind of rushing through all of you as all of your magics are bolstered for a moment. Lauralana, you did not know you could stop a whole mountain with Featherfall.
Yeah.
So that was a real banking on getting some help, which you did get some help from some otherworldly beings as everyone starts to load into the mountain, thanking you guys on the way for everything you've done for them, going into the tunnels that are deep, 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 deep underground. And that is where we're going to end off tonight's episode.